Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks. The planets lined up. Oh, they really did. When was this? Hmm. 1930 or I-930. What do you guys think?
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
This is in Plainfield?
Silent Hill.
Nah, for real, what's going on?
Take me
Why
there again someday.
why it look like some Stranger Things stuff going on?
Well, I'm a
All right.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
I have
There
another.
are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room. Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible, consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home. This is just typical behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's
So I would like
sake.
to understand how that's permissible.
Before the hearing was,
It doesn't
Excuse
matter.
me.
We all are abiding by the same rules.
I will take that down.
Yeah,
So
well,
I would like to take a break at this moment,
yeah,
and I'd like to have
I'm
a
done
conversation.
for now.
Go off the record. Go off the record.
Pizzagate was totally made up. It was an outrageous allegation that ended up hurting a number of people, that caused a deranged young man to show up with his assault rifle and shoot up a local pizzeria. I can't believe you're even referencing it. You should be. I don't follow the crazy conspiracy stories that are online.
Of course you don't, because they be about you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I regret that anybody does. I find it quite sad, but also disturbing that people would believe some of what is put forth, like Pizzagate. So I have taken no steps to review anything that might have any connection to something which I think is totally bogus.
Bogus, huh? Okay. Tesla coils. Electricity everywhere. Is this real or is this AI? I don't know in today's time. Yo, that's crazy though. Like if you can make one of those and like learn how to make it silent, that'd be clutch for real. Like I'd have a couple of those in my house, you know, if there's like silent, you know, free energy everywhere. But like who wants to hear that all day? Y'all need some plasma? What's up with this one? I need one that's gonna power my washer and dryer though. That's all I'm saying. Like, can you power my AC?
I thought that these were digital renderings that Alexis Stone had posted, but they literally just took them from Etsy.
Oh dang. Okay, I don't even know what that's about. Yo, look at Jim Carrey down there. Who is that person?
Don't you dare touch that dial, because like the
Yeah.
on 103.5 Dawn FM.
Yo. Where's Jim Carrey at? Where's the real Jim Carrey?
I don't exist. So, they're all characters that I've played.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh, and stuff like that, make you happy and docile, so you don't know what's really going on.
Oh, loved it. It's so beautiful. And having Michelle, Camilla Capello, was also amazing. It was just a brilliant evening, really brilliant evening.
Who is this guy? Nah, for real. Who's that guy? You guys remember, man, you guys ever seen the show Fallout, like the new season? And how on Fallout, this is a little bit of a spoiler for Fallout, I guess. They put these little thing on the back of your neck and it like turn you into a person that don't have no memory. You're just like a good person. You do whatever you're programmed to do. That's what Jim Carrey looking like right now. Like, that's James Carrey. That ain't Jim Carrey. Who is this person? James Carrey. Speaking French and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Ange Molodem was off the hook. I mean, I can't believe he committed to doing all that.
Who is this guy, man? Oh, snap. What was that? Look at the eyes. Look. Yo. Little reptile fish woman. Why is she looking like that? She like controlling the guy or something. Look. I'd be scared, yo. I would have jumped like, oh. Why are you looking like that?
Say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake. You like this idea? No, this is
no. Are you aware of any files that were on Anthony Weiner's laptop in a folder that was titled insurance, life insurance, with a zip file titled frazzled?
This is way outside the scope.
Ruling.
This is way outside the scope.
Is this within the scope, Mr. Chairman?
If the chairman rules that it's not within the scope,
Mr. Chairman, based on what you said in the public hearing, is this within the scope?
We can go off the record for a moment.
Mr. Chairman, is this within the scope?
We'll go off the record and can talk.
Yo, that means it's a real thing.
Even Wi-Fi use and Wi-Fi always being on in commercial and residential buildings. Like even some of the players in San Fran are reporting they have high injury rates. What's the running back for the 49ers? He brought it up. McCaffrey?
Okay.
Yeah, he brought it up that his doctor told him that maybe some of that had an effect on some of his injuries. And for those you don't know, you're not supposed to have your Wi-Fi and your router connected 24 hours a day. You're not. It's one of the things that are kind of like hidden. And if you're in a certain tech grid, that's why a lot of people love the idea of being off grid, because you're not even getting a lot of EMF exposure. And we talked about the AirPods last year, and that became a big thing. Phone use in your pocket is a big thing, but Wi-Fi connection is another disruptor that's really big that many people don't talk about. You just kind of accept it for what it is.
No, 100%. Even sleeping with your phone, they said that's one of the biggest causes of brain cancer, potentially.
Absolutely.
Like I saw that. Like having your phone too close to you or on your pillow, people fall asleep with their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I know it's a lot of y'all out there that do that fall asleep with that phone right there. You probably be on TikTok just like, phone still playing the same video. Wake up, that video got 100,000 views, all from you. We got a flight, ladies and gentlemen.
They're putting the truth right in your face.
He just told us. That's the truth. I think I can't say it's the truth 100% on camera, but yes, be careful what you're eating out here.
Telling you it's a lie. Everybody was able to tell that this wasn't Jim Carrey at those awards in Paris. But they didn't want us to know that this wasn't Jim Carrey at those awards in Paris. And once everybody started saying that that wasn't Jim Carrey, what did they do? They said that somebody was playing Jim Carrey. Alexis Stone was playing Jim Carrey.
Wait,
Alexis
what?
Stone posted pictures on his page claiming that he was playing Jim Carrey. You had the mold, you had the mask, you even had the teeth. You had the wig up in that corner. And that's what they wanted everybody to believe. I need you to go to Alexis Stone's page and see the characters that he plays. So basically, they're saying that this man wore this mask and played Jim Carrey. On Alexis Stone's page, the only characters he usually played are... You go check it out. But you got to remember what Jim Carrey said about those elites. And you also got to remember that Jim Carrey was blackballed by the same elites. I want you to look at this picture right here. Look at that. And you see that, right? All right. Look at this shit.
I made mistakes, and I was like a novice, but I felt a lot of love, and I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried. My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
They even tried to make it seem like Jim Carrey was in on this whole thing. Look at this right here.
Do I have your attention now?
What y'all think? What's really going on here? What's up with Jim Carrey? James Carrey. I don't know if it's a coincidence or if it's just set up like that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. This is the most demonic shit I done seen all week. Now, who is this, y'all might ask? Have your kids been walking around saying 6'7", 6'7"? Well, this is the artist behind it. His name is Skrilla. This man is literally doing a ritual for everybody to see. Now tell me, how many of y'all take doves and drain the blood from them? I'll wait. Clearly a ritual. Now, as y'all can see, this man is clearly holding a chicken, right? Now, I'm pretty positive 95% of my followers do not gut their own chickens. Clean it and serve it for dinner, right? Now, look at this next picture, but I'm not gonna stay on it too long. Let's just say that chicken is no longer alive. Now, I'm not gonna say what this is up here, but if you know what it is, leave it in the comments. Shit is no longer a secret anymore. It's being put right in your face. And honestly, a lot of y'all accept it. So that's why they're gonna continue to do what they do, right? But just remember, the same people that's doing this is the same people whose music you listen to. So be careful, because you might be letting these demonic spirits in. And worst of all, into your kids. But it's just my opinion. Y'all do what y'all want with that information. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Feeve.
Listen, incubators, look how they tell you right here. And it's a white incubator baby telling you that all 80% of the Caucasian population are incubator babies, and they were created by the Moors. Watch the full video.
80% of the Caucasian population.
80% of the Caucasian population are clones. So, it's not about racism.
No, also, no, it's nothing to do with race.
Is there any science? Is there any science that you could have a clone in your life, that you're in love with a clone? Like, I know a lot of people say that they don't think, they don't have internal dialogue. Is there anything you've come across?
That's exactly what I was about to say. So Dolores Cannon did the work on this. So Benjamin Franklin also wrote about this, saying that there was a dire need to fill America with Caucasian people. So for whatever reason, they decided to do that. Yeah, they say that there is no inner dialogue, and they called it whitewashing. But Dolores Cannon believed that 80% of the population that look like me can't trace their family tree back past really the 1800s with any accuracy, and we refer to them today as NPCs.
Wow.
She said they were soulless. I don't think anything living is soulless. I think we all have a connection. But it was called whitewashing, for want of a better expression. And it was to make out, and they did this at the World's Fairs and Expositions, they would have on display people from indigenous tribes, and they would bring children from Africa, put them on display, and they were labelled as primitive and savage.
Wow.
And this was specifically to dumb down and remove history, and this is connected to the Moors from Africa who built some of the most beautiful architecture in the world.
Warning for anyone using Yeti bottles, especially for your kids. I have several Yeti bottles that we rotate each day for our daughter. Recently, I started noticing they didn't seem to be getting fully cleaned, so I contacted Yeti to ask how to clean them properly, since they are not designed to be taken apart. Yeti advised boiling them in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. After doing that, this is what they looked like when they came out, even though these bottles aren't made to be disassembled, as the seals are basically weaker and the bottles don't work as well afterward. I did anyways, and this is what I found. So, if you're using these types of bottles, especially for children, make sure to check them regularly. There could be hidden buildup or contamination you might not notice, maybe even time to change things up.
Yeah, my kids ain't got no Yetis, but they do got Pokemon. I gotta check that. Old gym's gone. New gym. I don't know why there's no sound on this video. I don't know who this guy is. That's Keanu Reeves. Look at this. Was he trying to warn us? Like, I think he was. He was always like when he did red carpets or stuff like that, like he never was like, oh, I'm so happy. Yeah. Like he just was recently. So like, what's really going on? Yeah, I remember when he had that like little like Last Supper thing with like all these other comedians and stuff. I think that's when they got him. I really think so. Like Adam Sandler got him. He trapped him. Put him in that Mr. Deeds pizza. That's what it was. Now, is this AI? Like, what the heck going on here? Crushed identity, huh? Dang. I see artificial intelligence.
This is Pokemon. This is one of the most successful shows in the entire world. Now, what's interesting is that Pokemon means pocket monsters. So they're itty bitty little monsters that grow with you as a companion or a familiar. Pokemon aired an episode where Pikachu came out with an antivirus program to fight against Polygon, and over 600 children were hospitalized for having what seemed like symptoms of a seizure. The episode was immediately pulled and never aired in any other countries. Now, what I've noticed with Pokemon is that these indeed are familiar spirits, and instead of you catching the Pokemon dwells with you and you catch it. And it's like having, follow me, having a pet sin. This pet sin seems innocent at first. You're young, it's young with you, and then as you get older, it evolves and it becomes not as cute anymore, not as loving anymore. And when it is fully grown, this thing turns into a full-blown monster. And that's what I see when I look at Pokemon. If you look at it from the eyes of the spirit, these things are always being introduced to our kids to gradually increase us towards something that could be even more wicked, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then from the Yu-Gi-Oh cards to the Monsters the Gathering cards. And then from the Monsters the Gathering cards to the Tarot cards. So just seeing how there can be a progression is always important to discern and see what's going on.
I must got like a little sinful Blastoise on my shoulder or something. Cause I swear, man, Blastoise was my favorite Pokemon when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just, maybe that's just because like I pulled a Blastoise and was like, yo, I got a good card. Shout out to all the Pokemon fans, I guess. Pocket Monster fans with the little pocket monsters on their shoulders, little sins, or what he says.
Your home is built on a rock, and that rock is Christ.
Everyone's boycotting Vital Farm eggs. For real? I think I just bought some of those. What's this? Oh, we got a stealth plane over Disney. That's a crazy looking plane, ain't it? Mickey D's. So what happened with the CEO?
In light of everything that is going on right now, I'm not feeling this.
Whoa, what the heck?
Okay, so there's a bunch of children around. He says, I do not eat children. I would never eat a child.
You're probably going to try to.
What do you think I am? A monster? Wait, are you suggesting that I do eat children?
How you know what I was thinking?
Well, maybe it is you who eats children.
What?
Not me. I love children. Look what's in the burp. Items belonging to children. Oh, pardon me. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. And all these kids are missing.
Yo, he ate all the kids.
I do not eat children. And she says, I do eat liars. But also,
yeah, look at those swirls.
What is this?
If you know, you know.
Red and blue pulsing beam scanning.
Did y'all see that? Like, you can low-key see it. You gotta kind of like.
I'll tell you what they told me recently was, and I put this in writing to the Pentagon in 2012 when I told this, okay? One thing she told me was, when you see Iran and Israel exchanging missiles, and I saw it, the way she tells me is a vision of, I see it like a living picture screen. I could see the rockets flying. Then all of a sudden, orbs appeared out of the ocean and everywhere. And I told the government, that's, if this happens, the orbs are going to appear and wake people up and stop it. That's what she told me. It was this April date.
April 2026.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, update y'all. There's no siren going on right now, and yet there's these things in the sky blowing up. Pretty sure they're either missiles or drones. Either way, we've seen them blow up in the sky, multiple of them, very, very close to us, actually. So I was just saying that it was very quiet, and it's not quiet.
We see them like blowing up in the sky.
We're not really sure what it is, but I'll put the video here, and you guys can see. Jesus Christ! Look! Over there! Oh my God!
Yo, what is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a star. Anybody would like to tell me what that is? Please let me know. Please let me know.
But usually it's like a couple.
Is that them orbs he was talking
No,
about?
that's definitely a. No! Oh shit! Oh, wait! Wait! Look! Those are drones. I think those are drones, bro. I think those are freaking drones, bro. Bro, I think those are drones.
Just boom in the air.
No, boom!
They're going up.
Yep. No, these are not.
There's smoke all there now where that one just moved
Yeah.
over there.
No, these are the drones.
Wait
These
for
are
it,
drones.
Yo,
They were sending drones.
Right.
They were sending drones, and I'm literally finna what? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Wait, did y'all? I think my camera just got that. Hold on. I gotta go back and look.
Yeah.
You saw it? Yes, I think I did. Oh my God! Oh shit! Shit! Guys! What the fuck? Oh my God! Go. Oh my God! Stop!
Destiny, that's right near us.
Notice how all the
crazy.
countries, New Zealand, Australia, Africa, South America, and Antarctica, everyone that borders Antarctica have penguins. Madagascar, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Africa. They all have penguins. Alaska doesn't have penguins. It's so cool. Canada don't have penguins.
So don't.
Russia don't have penguins. Nobody around here has penguins, but everybody around here has penguins. Because it's a true map. This is it. The globe is fake.
It is. Oh, what is that? Them little lights in the sky. Look like they moving. Or am I tripping? I'm not tripping, am I?
So a family in South Dakota woke up to the craziest shit you could ever see after a snowstorm. They were about to walk out their house when they noticed human footprints on their step.
That's crazy.
But the footprints that they noticed wasn't normal. The footprints that they saw were pointed in two different directions. Mind you, these weren't two different footprints. This wasn't like two people was at their doorstep at the same time. This was one set of footprints, and they were pointed in opposite directions. That's not possible. Mind you, whoever was at that door didn't have on any shoes. And you can guess what they did next. Exactly what you're not supposed to do in any horror movie. She started following the footprint.
Crazy.
This is some shit that I definitely wouldn't have did. I would not have followed those footprints. If I would have seen them shits, I would have went the whole opposite direction. But she followed them. And followed them all the way to the end. Mind you, while she's following them, she starts to see more footprints. Animal footprints, maybe a deer, maybe something else. But these footprints are starting to get wider, and they're still in the opposite direction. So now ask yourself, what type of person has feet going in opposite directions? I'm gonna let you answer that. Now, I'm not gonna say what I think this shit is, but I need you to look at them prints. Look at those prints. Those prints just fully changed form. Now they're back to being feet that's heading in the opposite direction. You tell me what you think. Something don't look right about this shit. Now I went in her comments, and I seen some people say maybe it was a person with one leg. Maybe it was that. But now, it just snowed. Why is a person with one leg hopping through the snow? You don't see something funny about that?
Yeah, I do.
You don't see anything crazy about that. But maybe it's just me. Keep looking. She gets all the way to the end and then turns around and look. Look how far those footprints came. That means whoever or whatever it was walked a very far distance just to get to her place, just to leave. So you telling me they hopped on one leg? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, this is like from the Matrix movie. Look at the guy in the back. Look at the kid in the back. He's just trying so hard with his hands and everything. Look at her. She just... Little Matilda over here. The guy in the back like, bro, how are you doing this? How? Yo, I need to get them skills.
Y'all, I was on my flight Friday morning. I looked out my window, and mind you, we're above the clouds. So this is like on top of the clouds. What is that? What is it?
Strange things you see in the sky, right?
Why is nobody talking about this? Listen. This is the 1587 Urbano-Monti map, a map so detailed, so advanced, that it feels less like an artifact and more like a confession. Because Urbano didn't just draw continents, he drew creatures, portals, kingdoms, and lands that should not exist in the world we were taught. Look at the layout. It's circular, layered, almost like he was mapping a realm, not a planet. And then there's a strange Latin, hidden inscriptions, symbols, messages that modern historians brush off as artistic flair, but you and I both know better. Why do ancient maps show regions beyond the poles? Why do they depict entire civilizations outside the boundaries of our known realm? And why, after this map was created, did every future map suddenly become simple, clean, and stripped of anything mysterious? Well, it's almost like someone didn't want us asking questions. The Urbano-Monti map isn't just a map, it's a reminder, a whisper from the past, that the world we're told to believe in might only be a fraction of what's really out there. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is for entertainment purposes only, but remember, we're building.
That map is pretty interesting. Like, I'd like to have that in my house. I'm old enough to remember 2 weeks ago when Iran burned the statue. That was 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago when they burned that statue, and then guess what happens? Now we're at with them, and you know, is it a coincidence? I don't really believe in coincidences too much, but you guys can let me know that in the comments. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.